Hi guys, and a big welcome back to the Google Vlogs. It's really great to be back online. I enjoyed my Christmas break, but I am ready to start off the new year with some new video content for you guys. Today is my first episode about going plastic free. I'm going to be doing quite a lot of content about reducing our plastic waste, reducing our household waste, and also ensuring that we are reducing any toxins or any chemicals that we are coming into contact with every day. So my first swap of my plastic-free January is swapping the plastic water bottle. Now we're all aware of the issues of plastic and plastic water bottles and how they're ending up in our landfill and in our oceans. These plastic water bottles unfortunately are not as recyclable as they are stating. About 1 in 4 are fully recycled, and even then the majority of the material actually isn't recyclable itself. So for example, a lot of bottles, not necessarily this one, but a lot of bottles, the cap isn't recyclable but the bottle is, or the ring of the cap isn't recyclable but the bottle is. So a lot of people don't know things like that, and that's why they are ending up in landfill and our oceans. So another fact about plastic in general, not just plastic bottles, is that they take well over 400 years to decompose. So they will just last forever and they will outlive the majority of us. And already statistics are reading that around 260 million tonnes of plastic is ending up in our ocean, which is about 10% of the entire world's waste just going straight into the ocean, which is terrifying. It is something that we need to change now rather than just we need to think about, we need to do now. And so that's what today's swap is about. It's about swapping these single-use plastics for something more sustainable. As well as the environmental impacts that these plastics have, not just plastic bottles but all kinds of plastics, is that most of them are single-use plastics because you can't reuse them. And especially water bottles that we're talking about today, you can't reuse water bottles because a very short period of time they start releasing and excreting plastic components in the liquid inside. And so these are called microplastics, and we can ingest them, animals can ingest them, and marine life can ingest them. And it's very bad for overall health, especially us humans. It can really affect our hormones, which in itself is absolutely terrifying. So I didn't know this. It was only a bit of research that I recently came across this information because I had been using plastic bottles and I didn't want to just use it singly. So I wanted to reuse it, and that's what both my husband and I have been reusing plastic bottles, and they're not realising that it can be very detrimental to our health. So that is why they are called single-use plastics, because they're bad for your health if you reuse them, and they're bad for your health, bad for the environment generally, because they just end up in landfill and in the oceans, which is terrible. So the swap I am going to do today is these. This is a stainless steel hydration bottle, which is basically a fancy word for a water bottle, and it's made 100% of stainless steel. I bought one for myself, as you can see, in purple, and I also bought one for my husband because he takes water bottles with him to work. It takes him about 2 hours all round trip to commute into London every day, so he needs to ensure that he's got water on him at all times. And previously he was reusing these plastic bottles, as like I said, is not good for your health. I really like these. We've been using them for about a week or so now, and I really love them. The best bit for me is they act like a flask, like a thermos. So whatever you put inside, it's always going to be really nice and cool, and it's going to be really fresh. They're also suitable for hot drinks as well, so if you take your teas and your coffees, it's sort of a 2-in-1, so it's a water bottle and also it's a coffee and tea cup. I got this from Aldi for $3.99. You can get these anywhere, literally. Supermarkets, homeware stores, you can even get them online, and they come in different sizes, different shapes, different designs, and you can even get glass ones as well. They are everywhere now, and I really like them. We've been using them for a while now, and I think they're great. So the top bonuses for me is that because it works like a flask, it keeps everything inside nice and fresh. So I'm using this as a water bottle, and I like to put fruits in it, so I sometimes put lemon, or I put cucumber or some sort of berries in it, and it makes it last forever. I don't know if you've previously used the like plastic BPA-free reusable water bottles, but their freshness doesn't last as long, and the fruits sort of go a little bit limp, and they go just a little bit warm, and they start decomposing within the water, and then by the end of the day it's rancid and you need to throw it out and start fresh. I've had cucumber in this for 2 days now, and it's still just as fresh as when I first put it in there, so I think that's an utter bonus. I think that's great. Another positive that I really like about this is that because it's suitable for carrying hot drinks as well, you can actually clean it out with boiling hot water, whereas your previous plastic bottles, or even your BPA-free reusable plastic bottles, you had to use cool water because they can damage the plastic so quickly. So this, we've used it for a little while now, and it's so fresh, it smells fresh. I literally only wash it about once a week now with boiling water and a bit of soap, and they don't start smelling at all. It's just my own conscious mind that I should really clean it, because it doesn't smell, but you know, when you just think, I haven't washed this for a while, so I need to give it a scrub. So the only downsides I would say about this bottle is, firstly, it's quite weighty. It is quite heavy, but you do have to consider that it is made out of stainless steel, and it has got a secondary coat on it to keep everything either cool or hot depending on what you've put inside. So it is going to be a bit more weighty. It's not a huge issue, it's noticeable. Like if you're carrying this around in your bag, or you're carrying this around in your bag, you're going to notice that this is in there, but overall it's not a big deal. Secondly, it's not really an issue, it's just me being clumsy, because when you take the lid off, it has sort of like a bung, and that helps keep everything fresh and also avoids leaks as well. And the only thing is to remember to not fill it above the first rim, because if you fill it above here, as soon as you push your bung in, it's just going to spray out. But that's just me being silly and just overfilling it, and it's only water at the end of the day, so if you do overfill it, you just need to wipe down your bottle afterwards. So it's not a big deal. Overall, I'm going to give this plastic swap a 9 out of 10. The only down point I've given it is because of the weight, and that's about it. Everything else is absolutely perfect, and I recommend everyone grabbing one of these because they are so awesome. I have included a link down in the description to Amazon with a similar product that you can buy if you're interested in getting one yourself. So that is our first plastic swap done. That's this episode over. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found it useful with information regarding plastics and plastic waste. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on my next episode of Swapping Plastics. I will be doing toothbrushes. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you soon in the next video.